Hi Lainey. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I do have a website that is emmashappyplace.co.uk, and you can get all my kits and loads of other stuff on there. Go and check it out if you want to. Also, I've got a Facebook group which is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, which is just full of the most inspirational, awesomeness people ever. It's fabulous. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing. So I am back. Oh no. Oh, hang fire. I did something. There we go. Am I back? Am I back? I don't know what I did. I knocked us off. So hi Jane, hi Sheila, hi Kim. Hi. Hi Stacey, hi Maureen. So am I back? I'll wait for somebody to say yes or no. I don't know what I did. I'm good at stuff like that. Clicking the wrong thing. Come on. I'm back, thankfully. Phew. Alright, so I'll just do this. And then I'm here. We're going to make a flippy flappy foldy thing. Folio. But it's going to be like a box one. So I made this one, but I made it upside down, of course. It's supposed to go like that. And it's hard. You can use... That would make it the right way around. But of course I glued everything in the wrong way around. But we're going to do it the right way around here. I am using fabric though, because what I've discovered with card and me, I'm not the best at it when I'm covering it like this. I have covered it in books and things the other way, and you can do this the same. But you can go back and watch other YouTubes for that. So I'm going to use a canvas fabric, and that way it gives us a bit more texture and things to it, and it's a bit more durable, I think. Hi Jan. So we're going to stick it on anyway. What we need is, what I've done is took the A5 length of a bit of cord and made that the height of it, and then each of these, so 3 panels at 3.5 inch, and then 2 at the same height as A5, and they are 1/2 inch each. And then this one, there's one which is 1/2 inch and a little bit more, just so it fits around and fits nicely and fastens on this one here. This is prototype here. See, it's not quite reaching, so just that little bit extra on it thingies it. This here is just a plastic stick in the shape of a T, and I'm going to use it to get everything exactly straight. You can easily make one of these out of a bit of cord. No problem. Hi Val. I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Glue. Where's it gone there? I'm just using bookbinding glue. You can also use PVA, you can use gel medium, whatever you want, basically. So I'm going to glue one bit on, and I will have to cut this fabric down a bit. For fabric, we will need quite a bit of glue. I find that acrylic glues, I much prefer them, but I really like this stuff. And it's just off Amazon. Yeah, on Amazon. Big bottle of it. So I'm going to start that there. To make one of these, all you do is need a bit of grey board, and then you measure it and cut a T out of it. Or you could just use whatever size card that you're using. This card here, it's just less than 1mm grey board. I've had it ages and ages. Has everybody had a nice week? Hi Sarah Jane. Tell me about your week. Oh, not on the camera. I'll have you all feeling seasick. So plenty glue on when you're using fabric. Obviously you don't need to use as much if you're using cord. But I have looked into getting these little contraptions made, but I think somebody else might already do them. I don't know who though. But I'm pretty sure if you have a look on Cool Cats Crafts, they will have something very similar, because they like to use the bookbinding stuff. You might switch it off. Jane, I think you've caught whatever I've got. So all I'm doing is same as what you do with a book, but I want it to fold up. So I'm adding all the bits, and this is what's keeping it straight. and whatever else. Or what you could do is just cut a bit of grey board and measure it like that, which has the same effect. You don't need this to do it, basically. It's just what I'm using, so I get me bits the right level apart. I know about yours, yeah. Feeling sorry for ourselves, both of us, haven't we? Are you feeling better? I'm just adding plenty of glue off. I decided to do it out of under the camera so I don't make you all feel seasick. Move it along. Yeah, I'm going to bet my life that Kay and Maggie have got something very similar to this if you do need a tool. Hi, Brenda. Yes, I've been playing catch up all day, trying to get back into the groove. To be honest, since I come back off holidays, I haven't gotten back in the groove yet. Everything seems to take ages to do. It's like I'm still in holiday mode. There we go. So all them are stuck down. So this is just the bones of it, really. This is, I wouldn't say this is the fun part. The fun part's the decorating of it. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this so it's not going to be as lumpy and chunky inside. And just so it sits better, but you do want to leave a good, say, inch, 3/4 of an inch or an inch all the way around. And keep all these scraps because you can easily jelly plate onto them or ink onto them and build up like a patchwork card or something, which we can do as well. At some point, eventually when I get to everything I want to do, we'll do it as well. And move them. Then we'll end up with loads of little bits. And don't worry about it being too straight. It's as long as it's got a good bit that you can turn over on the inside, it's all good. And what you can do is cut off just some of these corners. You don't want to cut right up because then you'll end up with little bits sticking out. Just cut off a little bit, and again it just keeps everything less bulky and a little bit more neat and tidy, especially if these are going as gifts or you're going to sell them or anything like that. Oh, I'm going to make sure that I keep everything the right way up. I think. So I'm going to go plenty of glue on. I'm going to put some in these corners so all this is nice and neatly stuck down as well. And then I'm going to start at the sides. So plenty of glue again. Fabric does take a little bit longer to stick, but I do much prefer using it when I'm binding things. Or doing it the other way, where I use the paper to fix them together rather than using the card and ending up with bulky bits. And you absolutely can put the metal corners on these as well, which I think we'll do if I can find them. Ah! Do I sound like a chipmunk? I can't understand anything on 2x speed. Go each side. Make sure all this is glued down as well, and just keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. Your best bet to take your time with this bit. Yeah, I think everybody's got a gazillion projects that need finishing. I definitely do. Definitely. Oh, once this, we're going to let dry a bit. I found the placemat that I turned into a bowl, and I'll show you what I did wrong. It would have been absolutely fine if I'd thought about it a little bit more, but I didn't. I just thought, oh, I'm not sure if I like it, and changed it, which, to be quite honest, I love the side that I didn't like more than the side that's... Anyway, I'll explain in a second, I'll show you. I did find it though, when this is drying off a little bit. And again, doing it this way, you get to keep all your frayed edges inside as well, and the glue stops any fraying. I'm trying to keep it tidy because I need to get some black fabric. That way it'll hide as many marks as possible, because I mean, look, my fingers are always minging. Even when I'm like Christopher, you know, Christopher just attracts muck, always has done since he was little. I put him to bed clean, he would wake up dirty, and I'm pretty much the same. I don't know how I do it. Hi, Dominique. Just going to push those in a little bit again. Just keep everything neat and tidy. And these was, do I dare say Christmas? Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't know if I'm doing it at Christmas or when. I don't know. I've got two things that I could do, but I don't know. We'll see how we feel. Oh, very nice, Sarah. Oh, I'm going to leave that for a couple of seconds, and we're going to go back to a fortnight ago until I lost the bowl. Do you want to know where the bowl was? I put stuff in the bowl. I forgot I'd put stuff in the bowl and put it down, and yeah, there we go. So that is that. That is the start of it, and that will be the right way up. So I'll turn it around now. So the bowl is that you can remember the resin placemat we were making. So I have done a video showing how I got to this point, making it a bowl, but that's what I decided. But this was the side when I turned the mould over I didn't like, but I actually really love it now with the sand on. But because I turned it into the bowl, I forgot about the sea glass, and can you see how it's cracked? I can fix it, I think, and I'm going to try, but I think it would have been absolutely lovely if it wasn't because of the bigger sea glass that's split. Does look amazing, but that's what's happened to it. It's split because I didn't take that into account, but I really love that now. Even though when I turned it over in the mould, it's a lesson to be learnt, really. Wait until something's totally set and have another look. But you can turn a placemat into a bowl, and I think we will do it as well, again, on a live at some point. But like I say, this is really annoyed us. I think I can fix it though, but I will pop the video up of how I got to this point. I did drop some of the mica flakes in as well. The flake glitter that's on the website. I think it looks really, really lovely. So there we go. That's what happened to it. But now it's a bowl. But I am going to do the placemat again. But we'll get there eventually. So there we go. So this will all turn in, and it's a bit more flippy flappy than it is with the paper. This one's really, really stiff, which it depends on what you want to do with it. So we'll get decorating. Right, I'm going to put black card inside of here just to stiffen it a little bit. And how I'm going to measure this is there. We all know this is how I measure. The glue I'm using is a book binding glue. It's called Noble Craft. But I do love Cosmic Shimmers acrylic glue. I really, really love that. But this one, I've seen it and I thought I'd give it a go. And it's actually really quite nice. It's got a low water content, so it doesn't make everything ripple as much. And you only need a little bit. Right, so let's just see if I can see where I'm going to cut. There, and now that's not going to be long enough, is it? I think I need a bigger guillotine. Hold on. I'm going to do this, and if it looks terrible, I'll stick a bit of lace on it and hide it. Does that fit nice? It does. It does, it does. So I want plenty of glue on this as well. Keep everything in nice and neat. And this is just black. It was A3 size bit of cord. I think 12 by 12 would do it as well, you know, 3, 6, 9. Yes, that 12 by 12 would have probably done it as well. Or scrapbook paper. Or more fabric would have done it, to be fair, as well. Oh, plenty of glue. Or acrylic glue gel, or acrylic glue, or PVA, or whatever you want to use. It doesn't have to be what I'm using. It's whatever you like. How did I do that? Right. There we go. And most of this is going to be covered. We're not going to see any of me marks. And then I thought I had a bookbinding tool. It turns out, not a bookbinding tool, a bone folder. Turns out I've put it safe again. So I'm going to take a Sharpie and mark out where each of my little grooves is. Is that right? Just so that the glue goes inside better. There we go. Where is it? There. And all of this will be covered, so I'm not worried at all. And once it's dry, it'll all become even more sturdy. There it is. And there. Right. So you don't need to use the thickest grey board ever. Use pizza boxes, whatever you've got. There we go. And that will sit nice like that. I haven't decorated. This is the fun part. Ideally, I would leave it to set as much as possible. Dry as much as possible. Jan, I'm ridiculous, honestly. It's like a special talent I've got. But I am lazy as well. Rather than look for anything, I'll use a Sharpie and get marks all over stuff. But you know what? It's the end result that matters. So I have taken some of the new papers from the new Searching for Summer kit. And I put them in a safe place as well. What did I do with them? I just had them. There they are. And I've cut them down already into strips. I've also got the little notebook that I did. And all I did for that was... So, some of the papers are not the right size. And some of them are. I'm hoping that pretty much everything will be the right size when we get there. So what I did was I made these a little bit less than A5 because this is A5 length. And then I made them 3 inches wide rather than 3.5 so that there's usually sitting right in front of you. I honestly don't know where it is. I've been looking for it all day. But still, rather than just going and find another one, because I've probably got a couple, I think we all know what I'm like. It's do as I say, not as I do. So all this is copy of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stapler and just staple the top together with this on top. No, I'm not, because that's not the right one. Which one is it? So that's the front cover of it. And then making sure that they're all together. I've left this a little bit longer just to tuck over the top. Just keeps everything nice and neat. And then I'm just going to couple of staples in the top, which keeps it all together. You can glue the top if you want, but it can easily be done like this. And this will be a perfect gift. You can tuck little envelopes and all sorts into it. Oh, that will sit there. Or it can go in the back, whatever you want. But when this folds up, that folds into there. And then that wraps round and that will keep it all together. And you can put magnets in here or whatever you want, which is why I'm not going to decorate this bit until I've decided what I'm going to do. So maybe if we put the book in the middle, it'll not flop all over the place. Yeah, we'll do that. So here, because it's black and white, I want to add a little bit of colour to the top. So all I'm going to do is take another bit from the kit and trim it. So that it's the right length. It doesn't have to be, it could just be a scrap bit, anything at all. And then I'm going to go over the top where the staples sit. And take it down the back. And that will just hide any of your workings or anything. The staples will keep it perfectly lined up. And then anything else, all the rest of the workings will be hidden inside. And it just adds a pop of colour as well because of the monochrome theme. And then we can glue that on. Moved over a little bit. There. And you can ink around the edges as well, which I usually do for everything, but I'm not today for some reason. Okay, and that just tidies everything up and makes it all blend together. You can just glue the top bit in if you want, and then just add a smidge down there, just then it all holds it all together nice and neat. Well, that's the first bit. Again, that all sits in. And doing it this way, rather than having it all flat, it allows more space to decorate and fill up the spaces. Now we can make some envelopes and things. Little pockets and things to go in. So I can have a pocket here, which will be about there. I'm just going to fold in. These are so easy to make. You don't need anything to do it. So I'm just going to take it just a little bit smaller than the actual 3.5 width. And just fold all the sides in, apart from the top, because that's going to be where that bit is. And by doing it this way, it leaves a little bit more give, so you can add more into it. And all I'm going to do is chop off on an angle to here, so you hide any workings of it. And then if you've got a circle punch, you can, I don't know if it's going to work because it's a multi-circle. We'll try it. Oh yeah, well, just that bit off there, and then you've got a little pouch where you can pick things up from. Hi Phil. Yeah, isn't I think it's all crafters, you know, we'll just put stuff down and lose it. And these papers as well, you can put them through the laminator with your heat foils, and all of this black bits will then become foiled, which I was going to do again. I can't find my foils, you know, story of my life. We are going to do that again because I have got some plans to show stuff, and I've got loads of plans, loads and loads of plans, and not enough time. That can go in there, just like that. And then on this side, I'm unsure as yet. So I'm going to steal the tags that I did out of these ones. And all it is the plain black tag, and do you know the rainbow crayon I've got, the oil crayon? All I did was go over a few times and that made that tag. And again, you can decorate them however you want. We probably will come back to it and decorate them. And tags can go in there. It could be little envelopes. It could be a gift card. It could be absolutely anything that you want, to be fair. And I'm keeping it all monochrome because then you can add whatever else you want to it. We've got bees. We'll stick with the bees. And this one, I think I'm just going to pop a matte layer on. Of this, and then we'll think of something else to do with it. So has everybody been getting crafty this weekend? Anybody been crafting? Sun's been out, which is nice. Where's me? we're going to do something on the front as well. I'll glue that on. And again, this is the bones of it, really. Once you start making all the bits to go inside of it, like decorating your tags and things, it gets more fun. And I do want to add some colour to it as well. At the minute, it's all monochrome. So I'm going to get out the colourful stuff in 1 second. You could actually hook and loop this as well to the side. And I do have, I think I've got hook and loop next to us. There we go. I actually want something on this side as well because it feels... I'm going to have something colourful there, I think. I'm just going to cut it down so that it fits inside the envelope, inside the little pocket. And then that'll sit nice in the background, won't it? So what we'll do. Are you, Jan? See, I'm not very good at I'm not neat enough to do embroidery. My mum's very good. She's actually got a kit she was trying to give away that she's done pretty much all of it, but I think she paid a lot for it. Yes, my ATCs are done. I didn't think I did them, but I've remembered I have. I don't know, was our Kelly here? I need to ask her something as well. I think Kelly's getting ready for our jolly holidays. I'm just going to slide that in there, and then that gives that a nice background as well. So you can either add that first or as an afterthought like I did. Completely up to you. There. So I'm starting to introduce some colour in it. So we've got a nice little notebook there. We've got little bits for tags and things, gift cards, birthday card could go in there, nice DL one. Anything at all. And this side, I don't know, what do you think? Any ideas? See, in this one here, what I did was I made a side pocket that I thought we could fill with little end firmer and things. I think we should just do that. And then I'm just looking for another bit of paper. So again, this is from the Searching for Summer kit. Which has been quite nice. It could be a belly band, but I think I'm going to do it that way on. Down the middle. Or a pocket. I don't know. I don't want anything to fall out of the bottom of it. I suppose if you thicken it up. Yeah. Oh, tea's starting to smell nice. I've got Chinese chicken in the oven. It's starting to smell absolutely lovely. Lovely. What's everybody else had? Has everybody had dinners today? Yeah, I'm thinking tuck spot. Right. So getting to measure, what I do more than anything is just use my thumbnail and measure as I go. But however, if you do want to measure, just use a ruler. But I tend to get measurements wrong. I don't know why, I just do. I've got the measurements in mind and I still manage to cut them wrong. So all I'm doing is going down and around the edge of the side that's over here and the top and the bottom. And that will become our little tuck spot. Our little side pocket there. So, what we can put in there, I do not know. Let's have a think. Oh, I know what could go in. These could go in to there, or this one could. And today I made a bookmark, which I completely forgot about. So we could have a bookmark in this side as another little gift. Where did I put it? I did pop, there it is. And what I used was all the different, I used the tree bark washi tapes and the different pet stickers. And look how cute that is. All I did was lay them up. So that go in there. and sticks out the top, so it's going to add a frilly edge to it. And this here can be a tuck spot for tags, cards, anything else. So that is basically the bones of it, but it can be anything else inside that you want. Here we could easily pop a pen in. All I would do to pop a pen in is possibly, have I got a biro or something? Yes. Yes. Wrap it around a little bit of cord, because obviously you want it to be able to come in and out. And then sort of little bit by little bit. You don't want to cut too much off straight away. Or it could be a bit of fabric or whatever. Further up, I think. And then, because it's a good 1/2 inch here. Oh, fish and chips sounds nice. So what I'll do is neaten that up a little bit. And then I'm just going to ink inside as well, just because it hides any little sins. See, I don't get it exactly lined up perfect. And then a little bit of glue here. And just pop it together. This could be fabric, it can be anything at all. You can get little fabric or elastic ones. You could easily pull the elastic through, but I don't want it sticking out the other side. So that can go in there. And then that can kind of sit there, and it's not, you can still get it in now, but it's not going to get in the way. And I would just glue this one side of it, not too much of it, so that's not lifting all the time. Oh, I had a jacket potato yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been ages since I had a nice jacket potato. There. So that will dry quite nicely there. And it all still tucks quite nice and neat. I do want everything to dry though first. That's the only problem, isn't it? Glue doesn't dry fast enough when you want it to. So that goes there like that, and that goes there like that. Now, hook and loop this, add a bit of ribbon to the back, which we can do actually if we want. And you could add magnets in here, but again, I'm not sure if magnets would be actually strong enough. Whatever you want to do, I mean, you've probably seen loads of people adding ribbon to things and magnets. So it fits. I've got bits all over it. This is why I need everything to be black. So I don't want it to be, I'm using, this is cheesecloth, and all I'm going to do is glue it on. And I don't want it to tie in a bow or anything, but it matches that bookmark perfect. Put some glue down. And I'm going to make this flat so we can decorate the back if we want to. And another bit of the paper that matches. There's my ink pad. So obviously if this here, if you wanted to, can you remember the old noteless sets that we used to get? You could quite easily make like 6 DL shaped cards, quite simple ones, and put the envelopes in, put a little gift card in or whatever, and a pen. It even fits some chocolate in there, to be honest. And it's a lovely gift. It's for work colleagues or like just friends that you don't want to break the bank for. Even kids, you could fit some bar chocolate in there. You could find little notebooks, some crayons, anything and everything. So that's staying put. That is there. I'm making a mess, Emma. I am literally the untidiest person on the planet, I've decided. So that's all I would want that to do, is sit like that. And the more you obviously leave it and it all sets together, it'll sit nice. And this is going to be the front, and this is where you can get really, really messy, or you can just decorate it in your monochrome fashion, which I think, you know, oh, could be a plan. And then just add a pop of colour. And I've already got these coloured in from the kit. I was thinking these ones, but I think that just on this background, you know, would be really quite nice. Or on the bees. Why am I so messy? Look. It's ridiculous, isn't it, how much mess I make? I don't even think I got the ink anywhere near it. This is why normally everything I do ends up all painterly, because I make that many different spots. So anything that's nice and crisp and white, and what I'm trying to do here ends up with fingerprints and all sorts, and then I have to apply loads of paint to it. So it's not that I don't want to make anything nice and clean and simple and elegant. It's I literally cannot do it. I'm the messiest person on the planet. So, you know what? I'm looking. And I don't know if we should just... What do you think? Should we add... There's a little bit of texture behind it. Oh, a pop of green, I think, might just do it. Tulips, right. I do have cream as well. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I think there's still some of these left on the web as well, actually. I don't... And pinks and things. I don't know. You'll have to go and have a look, because I haven't... As it is, right. We'll go nice and clean and simple. We'll go nice and simple, because I can't do clean. So these tulips, they're all colour create, so you can colour them in any which way that you want. You could add them onto foam, whatever you like. You could even just add some little dots of paper and things behind. Just to add a pop of colour, just cut some little circles out of paper and just have them. There we go. So there we can see I've got my little bit of texture in. I've got my tea dyed this in. So, and then my white pens in there. Have I got another one? Bear with, I'm hunting for the pencil case now. I'm just going to borrow it. It's actually quite handy having it there. At least I didn't lose it. So again, this is completely optional. Look at the colour of my fingers. I'm just going to add in some little highlights, because I really like it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but does anybody else hear that? Somebody's screaming outside like they're being murdered. I really hope they're not, because I'm not going to help. I'm crafting. I think it's just kids playing, but this dude sounded terrified or angry, one of the two. Okay, you can carry on and add as many highlights as you want in places, or you can just do it with your colouring. That will fit round there. Okay, I'm unsure what I'm going to do with this, so I'm just going to leave it as is. I'll probably end up just cutting a slither of paper and adding that on. But I think for now, that's actually quite nice. And then in the top, it could be, for the sentiment, could be, I'm looking for it. It was next to us. What did I do with it? Does anybody want to come and be my eyes all the time? Just keeping track. So label maker. You can get these anywhere at all. And they're dead cheap. And I discovered them ages ago. But then I misplaced it. Aldi often have them. Just, and wait until you see them. Super easy. Don't need batteries either, these ones. You can get fancy ones that print it for you, but wait until you see the emboss on this. Like that. And then let's peel it off. And just at the top there, just have just a note. And typewriter writing. And we'll easily put a B here as well. So, unsure of this. Don't know if I like this or not. I might have to change it. But at the minute, I'm quite happy with that. It's a very, very easy to make, a good gift. And you could easily make these bits thinner. So you'd have them just like a little bit so they fit inside of your journals and things that you're making. But I'm more than happy with that. And on that note, before I do anything else to it and spoil it or change it, I should have maybe just moved that up or down. I'm unsure. I quite like it without that. What are we thinking? The works sell them, do they? But I love mine. I have got a one that you add batteries to as well, but I much prefer this for the embossed. I think mine was only £8. And there we go. That is that. Super easy. So I will be live on Tuesday at 7:30 again. Yes, have a lovely Monday and go and check out the new kit. I've put lots of inspiration in the group. Go and have a look at it and see what you think. And I will see you all Tuesday at 7:30. Have a lovely evening, have a lovely Monday, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you for keeping us company. Bye for now.